I'm back. So here's the shrine to Bourdain. I touched something on the last. So I inadvertently touched the end button, and I was trying to what? So I'm going to wait for you guys to come back. Oh, and I gotta send a thing to the tweeter. Oh, okay, wait a second. Just a second. Are you sure you don't hear me? Maybe there's a delay, because I just went back live. Let me just kill this old one, because I just plugged in. You should be able to hear me. Because I'm talking. I'm talking here. I'm talking here. Right. Good idea. Good idea. Thanks for coming back. Okay, so they were going to have somebody sit here. So that little waitress is really out to get me. She's out to crowd me just to my little section, and I'm taking 2 spaces, but not on her watch. She will sit somebody at my table. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Thank God. So this is my little soup Nazi. So there was a young lady who came in here, and she first pointed her here, which meant that I would have had to move my things closer to me, and then my phone would have like fallen off the table, because I'm trying to live stream. So I guess she's today's soup Nazi, because there's nothing else that I can think of that's going to fit the bill. So people were coming in to photograph this and the shrine, and then I must have touched the end button inadvertently, and so here we are. But we're back live again, and you guys are back, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! Because I still have beer. I don't have to go to the washroom. My veggies are still crisp. They are so fresh. I've never been in a country where everything is so fresh. Look at it, it's defying gravity. It's not like wilted like this. No, it's like ding. Really good. So the only thing that's on the other side is the phone at the moment. And she could arrive any moment with a new guest and tell her to sit in front. I'll have to move my phone out of the way. Maybe hold it in one hand while I'm eating with the other. The sacrifices one makes for live streaming, I swear. It's never ending. You gotta give and give and give and give. Yes, all is all right in the world now. I can't wait to magically bring these fluffy noodles in with the broth. And I noticed that Paddy Doyle's broadcast about this meal, he didn't have all of this, he just like edited it down to like a minute or so. like just almost like a, I don't know, like a second thought, and he didn't give it the respect it deserves. Fuck you, Patty Doyle. I just can't get enough of sticking it to Patty Doyle. But he is actually a natural live streamer. He's really good at what he does. But oh look, I have lopsided chopsticks. I've never had this before, but I don't dislike it. I think I can work with this. Anyway, so if you guys haven't seen, this is wild basil. It's really good, but I don't know if you can use this and make an effective margarita pizza with the wild basil, but it's delicious in a pho, like a chicken or a beef pho. Really, really good. So we're all waiting for our the main meat, because the chef is I guess it's ready when it's ready, and they come like a big tray, and then they dispense it to everybody. So we're all waiting patiently. You know how much suffering I had to do to get this spot. You know, in the shadow and the presence of greatness over there. So I'm almost feeling like I have a fait accompli, like I've achieved, even though it's not official until I actually get the serving and I get to eat what Obama and what Anthony ate. And then it'll be official. But, you know, I'm going to want to sit through the whole meal. So let me adjust my little stool. And I'm thinking, you know what? They probably, because these stools look new. And I'm thinking, oh, you can't have a president of the United States sit on a little toddler stool. Because they probably were little toddler stools. Maybe not, because they have to be this height in order to fit this table. So I may be, but they're twice as tall as the sidewalk. They're twice as tall as the sidewalk little toddler stools. So today I got put in the bad corner for a little while, but I think I'm out of the penalty box now. And it's too bad the lighting is fluorescent, because it creates like a kind of a glare on the glass of the framed photographs. And it kind of looks like some of the photographs are not the best quality, and they've kind of faded. So it's a combination of, it's good enough, I guess. But come on, this is like a recent former president of the United States. You need to put some bucks into this. But in fact, you have to say they did go to an effort here to you know. And he came there and he made it short, exactly. He made it a short, and it kind of really looked like he phoned it in. And yeah, if that works for you, Patty Doyle, that's okay. I'll stick by what I'm doing. So, any minute now. You know what? I should go on Heckle. Wouldn't it be funny? Yeah, I'm going to go and do a simulcast on Heckle. And here we have another Wait, maybe they'll take a picture of you for the wall as well. The guy, yes, yes. If he looks like this, do not serve him. Thank you, Tim. Your timing is impeccable. Yet another Tim. You know, I missed those Timisms over the years because it's been a couple of years since you've come in and regaled us with your pointed, timely remarks. Let me see if I can find the right wording, because I'm on Twitter. Maybe I can do a copy paste. Oh, somebody, no. Let me just get out of here. There's me Twitter. We Canucks might call that a Timbit. Yes, yes. That would be a double entendre, a Timbit. Yes. But you know, I think Tim Hortons did actually make it. There are a few Tim Hortons in the States. Okay, luckily, Twitter allows you to copy paste, so it saves me a lot of typing on Heckle. So now we're going to do a simulcast. We're going live, goddammit. I did not know that. So look, there's a famous spot where Obama had lunch with Anthony, who's no longer with him. May he rest in peace. Hey, Spacco. So I've been on a YouTube live stream for a very, very long time. I managed to scooch a table right up next to that. I was going to sit in between, but Nurse Ratchet, the soup Nazi stress, was not having it. So I had to move the table back, and this is the best I can do. So there is Obama. Look at his Secret Service agent. Look at this guy here. Wait a minute. Look, you see the Secret Service agent that came with him? All business. He's also in this one here, looking straight ahead. When Obama's got these all big smiles and stuff like that. So, anyways, there's Anthony. There's Obama. There's the table. Look at, they got big stools up here, as opposed to the little ones. And so, YouTube people, say hi to the Heckle people. Heckle people, say hi to the YouTube people. Any minute now, somebody may actually commandeer this spot in front of me, but I'd like to be able to put the phone down and lean it up against, because the main dish of the pork in a broth is supposed to arrive, and you put it with the noodles, and you got the veggies. Hey, Spacco says hi from Oz. Yeah. So it's a big party because this is an event. We're in the presence of greatness right here. This is a shrine. Look, it's a shrine. So how often you get, this is like a Mecca for people, you know? Like, I don't have a lot of Mecca-like things that I could consider. But you know, I did go to the Ba Mi place in Hoi An, where Anthony made it famous, and the Anthony effect is still a viable thing. There was a lineup when I arrived, and there's a lineup today, and there'll be a lineup tomorrow. And a lot of it has to do with that man, Anthony. The Anthony effect is alive and well, even if he's no longer with us. Cheers, Anthony. so maybe I can coddle. No, that's not going to work. See, when you move things, it upsets the little soup Nazi who works here. All right, we'll be happy with that, but she's gonna come and mess it up because that's what she does. It's like the librarian taking me to the woodshed. Hi, Robin. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll show you the shrine they made. I am on YouTube, but look. So there's Anthony, and there's Barack, and this is where they sat. It's under glass. It's hermetically sealed, and I am within, I'm in between the two. Nobody gets to sit in their seats anymore. So it's turned into a shrine, and people come in and they photograph that photograph. You got to look at the Secret Service agent. Look at this guy. Look at the guy in the background. Look at how funny he is. I mean, he's like really all business. But come on. And look at how like gregarious like that smile is, and look at how serious that guy's body language is. So anyway, so people come in and then they stop right in front of here, and then they photograph this, and then they sit down. So we've been waiting. We have our noodles, we have our things, but we're missing the star of the show, the stewed pork in the broth. You do? Okay, because he's part of the shrine, and he makes me laugh. And I'm wondering if they had like a detail car, like parked just in front, all black, but just like waiting a moment's notice to jump out. Because I don't see him I don't think one guy is enough, even in Vietnam where nothing bad happens because there's nowhere to hide. You think you remember? Okay, well, I wasn't needing to dox him or anything. But hey, if you want to come up with, oh, here it comes, it's coming. So there it is. Okay, I gotta also give the look, this is mine. Filling things. So look, you have to. Oh my God! You gotta put the needle in with the broth. Sorry, you two people. Oh, and there's a fish cake too. Sorry, you two people. Okay, you're putting it in there, and you put the basil in. You put the lotion in the basket, or it gets the hose. All right, guys. So I'm sorry I was showing Robin how this works here. Let me put this down for a moment. Sorry. There we are. Okay. My bowl. My noodles. My bowl. Sorry, guys. We're getting screwed out of the money shot. Sorry. Sorry, there you are, Tim. Look at this. Look at this. Delicious this is. So I have mismanaged. Look at these. This is roasted pork. So this is what Obama had. So I'm going to reverse the camera, and then you're going to see me eat, and then have a sip of beer. Okay. Give this a good. Okay, I get it now. So it's ground pork with onion, and then they roast it on a grill, and then they serve it in a soupy broth, and you mix it with noodles and fresh basil. He doxed himself already, I see. And you know what? It's lean. I didn't expect it to taste lean, but it's lean. Very nice. This is very light and flaky. Philo. Oh, they haven't gotten their bowl yet. They're hungry. It's coming, it's coming. So I'm going ahead to eat, and then my neighbors at the table haven't gotten their soup yet. Ornato. No, not that guy. Oh my God. He's the guy that was like a Trumper. Oh my God. That is the Ornato. I didn't know what he looked like. I only heard his name. What a dick. He looks like a dick too. What an asshole. Well, he can't escape his infamy now. Fuck you, Tony Ornato. I get to say it to his face. Tony Ornato, fuck you. It feels good, even in this mixed company. I know, I'm very funny, and a source of amusement. Wow, the phyllo is really good. My neighbors are hungry. I can tell from their body language. I'm feeling guilty. But I'll get over it. Yes, I know. I know. I mean, it's so blatant how it was skewed, where you're supposed to be representing as the, you know, he crossed the line many ways. I don't know how this guy's going to survive. But they probably have to wait till that the Biden term is over before justice is dispensed, because it looks bad if they squash him like a bug, like he deserves to be. Well, no, there's national security and there's like crossing the line, and there's so, hey Ghost, how you doing? I'm not sure your question goes. We're in the famous place where Anthony Bourdain invited Obama for lunch in Hanoi. There's a shrine table right there. It's under glass. I can momentarily show you. See, there's a photograph of Bourdain and Obama. There's the table where they sat, and this is what they had for lunch. It's called the Combo Obama, if you must know. And you know what? That security guard that was doing funny business with deleting phones and things like that. He was protecting Obama during that particular lunch. No, they just called this particular, because you see Obama had a beer, and there's like a a fish cake and phyllo, and then there's a salad, and there's noodles, and it's called the Combo Obama. And my neighbors, they must be chopped liver or something, because they only came like a little bit after me, and they haven't been served yet, and I'm feeling bad. And that gets you a mute, because we're in a shrine, Ghost, and you just piss me off. Fuck you. Fuck you, and your little dog too, and fuck Tony Ornato. There, I feel better. Okay. So we're adding noodles to the beef broth. Ghost in Heckle is sometimes, it's either Mike Mays or Maysfield. I'm not sure. But he gets muted and then he goes away and then he comes back as somebody else, and then he behaves himself for 2 seconds and then he shows his ugly side again. Okay, I'm sorry. No one can understand you anyways, exactly. Oh my God, do they not even understand swear words? They do, but they don't understand the context. So you can get away with it because the context is like, did he really mean what he said? Is that normal? You're quite familiar with ghosts? There you go. Exactly. Well, he's a recurring carbuncle, like, you know, a barnacle that is like a cootie, you know, like a get up, and then you stomp on it. He's an annoying little cootie, but there are ointments for that. Anyways, the pork is delicious. Oh my God, my neighbors, she's letting her have it. I'm glad that Nurse Ratchet suit nast dress is getting it from both barrels from the lady sitting next to me. I got in trouble because I moved the furniture around. I put a table in front of the shrine table, and little Nurse Ratchet wasn't having it. I got put in the bad corner. Bacon. Oh, yeah, I have to project because I'm not mic'd up, sorry. But I'm talking about people out of turn behind their back or to their, you know, like they can't understand. So I'm speaking in hushed tones because I don't want to get smacked. Oh well, look, I got a big mound of noodles. Might as well while it's still warm. So, finally. So my neighbors finally got their meal. They were waiting a long time and they were being very patient. And by the looks of it, they were hungry. So I'm glad they got served because I'm almost like a third into mine already. It's delicious, actually. I thought it wouldn't be like, I thought it'd be overhyped, but no, it's you know what it is? It's down to earth comfort food. It really is comfort food. I guess it's a Vietnamese equivalent of poutine, which is French Canadian comfort food. This is bacon, by the way, but in a soup. Yeah. See, the noodles are separate, and they're pre-cooked to put in with your pork soup stew. Sorry, guys. You're familiar with Gosa Hub. I'm always afraid of complaining to anybody who has access to what I'm going to be eating. I understand you, Tim. So, Robin, I like to keep my promises. Yes. Like, I can take some of this, some of the pork, some of the noodles, and then wrap it up. Uh-oh. Soup Nazi is moving me. Sorry. I'm being relegated. Oh, there are two people that are sitting in front of me. Say hi. So you know, I have one spot and that's all I'm entitled to, so I can't be overprivileged. So unfortunately, that means that you guys are going to have to make do with whatever I have available in terms of, why don't I leave room on the table here. I'll put that plate out of the way. That's what happens when a place becomes popular. It's just, you know, it's popular. So my happy family here, they finally got served. They've been so patient. Yeah, no, I want to stick it out. They didn't have to move, right? They had their own little table for one. And my guests have left, but I'm not going to move, sorry. I can move this back here. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. And so they might have been Korean tourists. Okay. Settle down. All right, Chris. We'll catch you on the next one. It's delicious. It's filling. It's comfort food, and you know what? It's lean. I always think pork is like fatty, but it doesn't have to be. So, the whole cost of the combo, the beer, the noodles, the salad, the phyllo fish cake, in the pork bowl is 120,000 dong. So 22,000 dong. No, I don't even think that's a dollar. I think a dollar is more dong. So do the math. I can't use my calculator because I got both live streams going on. But it's an affordable meal with a beer. And it's tasty. Well, looks like my live stream died, but you guys on YouTube. Yes, Claudio, I didn't realize you were still with us. So it's frozen, okay. Well, I might try and go live again. Number 3. Here we go. Here we go yet again. I can't do too many live streams at once. I've got too much going on, and we have a guest in front of us, so I need to give them table space. So glad you're still with us, Claudia. So this little phyllo in fish cake, it's pretty nice. Thank you, Tim. What can you get? I don't even think you can even get a Big Mac. Not that I would get a Big Mac. I don't think you can get a Big Mac for $5. Oh, and they have bamboo shoots in with this as well. I didn't realize. Isn't it funny that Robin was able to illuminate us that Tony Ornato, the famous Secret Service agent, is the fellow that's standing in those photographs. I can't remember what year that was. So, I guess I could add some basil flavor.
Not the combo Obama, but yeah, but no beer, water, please. But no beer. Thank you.
So only about 4/5 in. Which is good. So after 3 attempts of getting the room and or the table, I got as close as one can get. Thank you, Claudio, for coming in. I really appreciate seeing you again. It's nice when you, even if it's like a couple of years, when people resurface, and then it was like, oh, business as usual. Hopefully we will see you again, and I will probably be doing a lot of editing and reposting my recent videos from Southeast Asia. So hopefully I'll have some interesting things to post up in the coming weeks. Take care, and let's see if it'll roll off my tongue. Is it Florentinopolis? Not close enough. See you, Claudio. Thank you. It has been an amazing 2.5 months. People are arriving. So it's pretty good. It's quite lean. It's good, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it is good. It's very good. NJ, we made some discoveries. First, let's show you the shrine. There it'd be under glass. And there's the famous money shot Anthony's get. All right, now if you look closely, I'm going to zoom in. The Secret Service guy, Obama, that is Tony Ornato. He's the famous Secret Service guy that apparently wasn't so loyal to Biden, and they had to forcibly retire him. He's also in this one here. You can see standing behind Obama. So he was on detail on that particular day, and it took a friend of ours, Robin, to point that out. My best, I moved furniture around and I put a table in front of there, and the waitress wasn't having it. She was not happy with me. So I got put in the bad corner, but I guess I was forgiven or something, I don't know. Actually, this is, it's called the Combo Obama, as opposed to the Obama Combo. It's probably a better wording for it. And it's roast pork and bacon in a soup broth. You get a big plate of noodles, and you also get a fish cake and phyllo and a plate of veggies. And it's comfort food. It's very that's all about it, I can tell you. And people come, they photograph the photograph, and then they hopefully find a seat. Like, I've been with this family here, and then there are people waiting to get served. I came here 3 times. A little after 8 in the morning. At the table said, come back at 10. Came back at 10. They said, come back at 11. Came back at 11. And then I think I just told you the rest. So how are things with you in Haoshun? I'm trying to remember how to pronounce your neighborhood. So my table mates are finished their lunch and they're out of here. And yeah, so we made fast friends. And I'm just going to finish up before my remainder of my meal gets cold. Have you been doing any who knew Huku? Thank you. It's funny because I remember you explaining it so simply, and I forgot it, obviously. Huku. There you go. So, have you done any foodie live streams recently? It's cold here. It started cold this morning, and then when the sun came out, it got progressively warmer and nicer. So I have a bit of my beer left. So yeah, the special comes with the beer, or it's called the combo. Oh, cool, like Long Island, Long Island, cool. Maybe I'll get it one day. I might have to hear it. Not really. Ah, yes. You're a man on a mission. Well, hopefully that's coming to a term when it comes to a term, I guess. So I'm going to give up my space because the table is a bit cramped. They have bamboo shoots in here too. Yummy. And sometimes it takes a while before it arrives. Like the noodles arrive, the veggies arrive, and then it could be 15 to 20 minutes before the star of the show arrives. All right, I'm done. Well, except for my beer and my napkin. Rhymes with go. Oh. Hoku. Hoku. Thank you. Not Hoku. Hoku. I like your attention to detail. Because now I need to be creative as to how I'm going to hardwire it into having those two. Hoku. Hoku. Well, you know how memory palaces work, right? Like, I think the first time I heard the term ho was probably Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live. I never knew that who is were referred to as hoes, but that was the first time it came into my lexicon. So, rhymes with ho, extended, ku, hoku. It's a funny thing with language, bia, so no R, but bière. Bière is probably where they got the initial word from, bia, and then Hanoi, bia Hanoi. So it's a local Hanoi brew. And it's slightly bitter, which I kind of like when you're having a meal. And you know, the planet needs an Anthony. I'm really kind of sad he's left us. Hoku, yeah. Rhymes would go, yes. Hoku. You dirty ho! You dirty ho! Although I prefer the emphasis on you hoo-ah. No, wait. What is it? Yeah, wait. Hold on a second. Now I've forgotten how it sounds. Hoo-ah. Yeah, you hoo-ah. Or Mike McDonald, he's a really good comedian. He goes, "You dirty dog, you dirty dog." I'm saying it backwards. I see. Okay. I give up. I give up, and you know the little plastic stools are somewhat taller than, you know, they're not the toddler size. They're quite tall, and I wonder if they had them done because they didn't want Obama sitting on a toddler stool. Oh, it's like not ho, it's who. Okay. Huku. Okay. Huku. Hey, hey, hello, Amanda. It's Little Ms. Mosquito Coil. Your timing is impeccable. So I just finished my lunch in the shrine, that's where Anthony and Obama sat in the under glass. I don't know why it's max zoom, but there's the famous portrait. I know you tried. You know, I tried to get Monkey Island, but there were no monkeys that day, so I guess you didn't miss much. But and co like go, huko. Okay, all right, huko. Let me screen capture that because I think I will remember. Here we go, and we got. MJ, I'm going to have to come back for a visit to learn how to pronounce it properly. But I think I've earned a visit back. Huko. There we go. Thank you. Thanks for not giving up on me. Good night, Tim. Thank you for you spent at least like almost 3 hours with me on this mission. We're on a mission, and we actually saw it through to its conclusion. Randoms, Little Ms. Mosquito Coil, randoms. So I got to put my belongings away before I have them confiscated or lost. Yes. Cheers, Tony. Cheers, Barack. So then I'm going to pocket my charger, and I have my bag, and then we're going to settle the deal downstairs. Okie dokie. Almost there. So there is Barack, and that's Little Miss Suit Nazi, and there is the Secret Service guy, Tony Arnado. He's famous for not doing his job or being loyal. And there he is again, behind Obama, against the wall. Tony Arnado in the suit. There. Anyway, we got to go downstairs because people move quickly and they'll buzz right through you. So let me do the front-facing camera. Then I got to navigate the stairs. So this place is obviously busy. Look at, there's a lineup here. They're waiting. So luckily I came when I came because I would have had to wait like these people are waiting. But you know why they're lining up? Because it's honest to God comfort food that they serve here. and at least the stairs are properly spaced. Okay, and we gotta line up. Look at the lineup to get paid over there. So this is the first floor. Hey, Keith, how's it going? Hello, Paco. So we're leaving the famous spot that Anthony invited Barack for lunch. And it is busy. And I am feeling agoraphobic, and I'm so glad that I'm out of here. But I had a very nice lunch. And I have to get my money ready. And then we can go outside and hang out, and I'll give you the aftermath. Oh yeah, it's 120, so I need a 200. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do. I'll have to give him this. Sorry.
Come in.
So I gotta count my change. Let me find a quiet corner and process my change. So luckily, I have a little place to stand and nobody's gonna jostle me, because I hate being jostled in crowds of people. So let's see, I've got 200, 350. I do have exact change. So that meal only costs 120,000 dong, which is like $5. They have a beer, you got a big bowl of noodles, you have roast pork and bacon and bamboo shoots in a probably like a pork broth, and a salad and a fish cake like in phyllo. And it's honest to God comfort food. I'm almost done. So I had a heckle. Look at this. These people are hungry and they want to eat. And thank God I'm not in their way, because you don't want to be in the way of hungry people. So I just got a strap on my day bag, and then we can walk in the sun, because it's a sunny day today. And what I'm probably going to do is go visit my optometrist, the one who sold me these glasses in 2020. I love them. They're light, they're airy, my eyes breathe, they're semi-rimless. And I'm looking for a different frame, just to switch things up. Maybe I'll get another pair, because these ones were only $80. Hey, how's it going? We're doing a live stream.
Wow, great.
Did you have lunch here, or you're waiting in line?
I just finished your lunch.
You just finished?
Yeah.
Me too. It's
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
eh?
Yeah. Have a exciting.
The combo. I had the combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like many years ago, when Obama arrived here, I have to take noodles.
Yes. Now it's lineup, the Anthony effect.
Yeah. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I like random encounters like this because they're genuine, and this is Asia. It's been Asia the entire time I'm here. It's like Laos money, worthless. It takes hundreds of thousands to do anything. I know. In order to purchase a car, you have to buy one for the government too. You're buying two cars. It's really weird, but that's how it works here. If you want a Mercedes, you got to buy the government the exact same one in the equivalent. What can you do? So let's walk and talk. Walk and talk. So wait a minute, let me practice this. Huko, hello. I can say, hey, wait a minute, we got more.
Hi.
We got more randos. We're pretty good.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing? You're doing food travel?
it?
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time?
we're live streaming on YouTube. And
Hi, everyone.
we had lunch here. Did you have lunch?
Yeah,
You
yes,
finished?
We did.
How do you feel? You feel good?
Good. Very fulfilling.
Yes, exactly. Very fulfilling.
All right, have a great day. I'll see you around.
Thank you. Thank you.
around.
Bye. Asia. You gotta love it. We can walk around there because there's a lot of traffic and stuff. And this gentleman over here, he was also in the same, we'll call it the Obama room, where they have the little shrine. And so yes, Keith and Amanda. He's giving him the what for? It's always cab drivers that bring out the worst in people. Always cab drivers.
Không phải của tao thì chúng tôi nếu hay của tao mày đeo hay sao mày đỗ được mày dám đỗ đeo hay của Việt tao mày lại dám đỗ đây
I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. Okay, so you rarely see loss of face like this, where people just like blast you both barrels, and when you do, that means that you really, it's the straw that broke somebody's back. And it generally, you know, a cab driver's life, they always do stupid maneuvers. They always like take the law onto themselves and try to get away with bad behavior. And I assume that's what that was about. Sometimes you'll have Koreans. I've noticed a lot of Koreans. Generally the Koreans, you can tell by their dress and also their body language and their demeanor. Not at all Vietnamese body language. There's just like an inner confidence, like they have a posture. It's weird, but you kind of, once you've seen it a couple of times, you go, you're Korean. So I don't know, because their English seems a little more elevated than the average Vietnamese. So they might have been Korean, or they can be well educated, or they could be wealthy Vietnamese that have traveled. They seem like they've traveled more than just locally. So the unfortunate thing about the YouTube is that I never know if people are still in the room or when they leave or they come. And it's only, there's another thing, there's a delay. So when I say stuff, I think it actually gets delayed to you, because when you make a post, you can tell from the timing when I actually read it back to you how much of a delay there is. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of East Asians as well. There were a few when I was here in 2020, but it's almost like doubled. But these are people that are permanent residences. And it seems like there is like of the other ethnic restaurants, there are more East Indian restaurants than there are Thai. So Thai restaurants aren't that prevalent here. Okay, Amanda, thank you for letting me know. Thank you. I have 5. Thank you. I will remember to do that from here on in. I didn't know that trick, and it's good to know. Look at what happened to one of my fingernails. No, I'm not giving you the finger. I'm showing you there's a chip in my fingernail, and I haven't figured out what to do with it yet. I know that Amanda, remember the day where I was saying, I think I need a pedicure because my toenails have gotten too long, and then we did a live stream of me. It was in Da Nang, and I got a pedicure, and it was interesting because we did not make fun of the lady who provided the service, but it was kind of a fun day, and I managed to get a pedicure. So I had one done when I was in Phu Quoc in January, and I haven't had my toes touched since. So there's got to be a few nail places in Hanoi where I can just walk in and say, please trim my toes. Yeah, yes, it was like a family-run business, and she had a toddler in the corner, and yeah, it came out nice because the camera was on my feet the entire time. It was never on her or never in her house or anything like that, because I don't want to be that asshole that just thinks they can do anything they want. But I think I want to go to my optometrist first, because I want to get that. I want to get a couple of pairs, but I'm not going to buy anything from his shop. I'm going to have to want, and you know what's is good is to get somebody to say, yeah, those look good on you, because I'm really not good when it comes to eyeglasses. Although I did choose these ones, it's just a lucky thing. So either he has frames that I'll want to buy to, you know, like switch things up, or I go look at another shop. But I need to get my my prescription renewed, and I discovered that I have an astigmatism with my eyes, and actually these aren't just for seeing far, but they're also for my astigmatism, but they're out of date. Like, they stopped working 6 months after I got them, and I don't know if it's worthwhile to get like the dual thing. I just want the myopia one, and because I always cheat for reading and working when I'm repairing things. You should have taken you to the shop where you got mine. Oh, yeah, thank you, MJ. I'm sure I probably would have found something, but there is a lot of choice here in Hanoi as well, and the prices really are quite affordable, and it's not like, it's just a convenience thing, because when I bought a pair of glasses in Montreal, I paid $650 for them compared to the $80 that I paid for these. And these are lightweight. They have a certain amount of spring, so they never slide off my face. I'm never constantly, the older ones were weighted, unlike these ones, and I had to constantly push them up my nose. And I hated doing that because I hate touching and smeary glasses. So, so I want similar semi-rimless. I don't think I have a face for oval lenses as such, but I don't want square either. These are like rounded square, and I like bronze tones, goldish to bronze tones. We'll see what I'll find. I don't need to. Well, it'd be nice if I could have like a second opinion, but I don't know if the live streaming in my optometrist's place would be appropriate. But I'll decide when I get there. You paid a third, exactly, and that's why, you know, I'm never paying $650 for a pair of glasses again. But you gotta come to Asia to get properly fitted. So I have time to do that because I'm here. I have 3 full days left in Hanoi, and I'm hoping to find somebody that wants to come in with me. I'm going to hire a foodie expert, and basically all I need to tell her is the things that I don't want, like the things I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat brain. I don't want to eat tripe. I don't want to eat intestinal parts of the animal. And based on that, you know, information, she will provide like a curated day of shopping and going to places to eat. And I don't know if she prepares food or she goes to takes us to places. But I want basically a foodie partner to come with me, because I think it would be expensive and boring if I was doing it just by myself. So hopefully where I'm staying, I might be able to get somebody who's interested. Or actually call the lady and say, does she have like a couple that wouldn't mind a third person to tag along, and then to, you know, cut the costs down. So if I do that today, I might be able to have something to do tomorrow worthwhile. And of course, I intend on live streaming it, so I'll check that with her as well. And I don't think she'd mind, because it'll probably be good business. Please go live when you get home. Cooking and eating together lives. Okay, well, I do make a mean garlic spaghetti, and I'm probably going to make it again, but with a basil twist. Sounds good. Okay, so So I made a promise that I would go to that shrine and order the meal, and I wanted to sit in between where they sat, and I kind of sat adjacent to in between. So I came as close as anybody could physically come to that, and you know, the waitress, the soup Nazi waitress, was not happy with me. But luckily she did not eject me from the restaurant. I don't think she had the power to do that. But I had gone there twice already and specifically explained what I wanted. Can't handle only seeing you on vacation. I need more. Well, yeah, I do like repair, like restoration tutorials when they're like camera friendly. And I occasionally do foodie things because I have enough friends that come in and keep me motivated to actually want to do something, because I don't like cooking for myself. I either like cooking for an audience or cooking for other people. Otherwise there's no fun in it for me. So I think that's we're in agreement. We can do that. It's not like you don't need to twist my arm. We can do that. And yeah, and then you just bring your, what is going on? Oh, he's spraying mats. So I saw some spraying water, but you see, everyone's always cleaning their little corner of whatnot. So MJ, say hello to the family, to Phoenix, and to your wife, whose name I don't remember, and to Joanna, your neighbor. And yeah, I mean, for me, Taiwan is like a state of mind. It's a little switch that I can like occasionally go back to and switch it on, and I can be in a number of places, which I cannot name them, but I know what they are like, what they taste like, what they smell like, and all that other stuff. Going back to that Thai place later, they made a new batch of northeastern style sausages. Oh, it sounds good. You're talking MJ's language. I don't know if you know MJ, but this is like in MJ's corner and my corner as well. You should stream me eating those. Okay, you're going to, all right. Well, Amanda. Oh, that's you. Sorry, I thought that was Amanda talking about sausages, and I'm going, how does she know? How are they so in simpatico? But that would be something MJ would say. So Amanda, yeah, I'm probably going to go on a bike and then go to my optometrist. So I'll probably have to like end, because this was about Obama's lunch place and not me getting on a bike to go get some new glasses. So enjoy yourself. Let me touch the red thing. So we are 4. So that would be Keith, and that would be MJ. Maybe Amanda's still lingering. There you are. And yeah, so guys. Oh, the life for petty. Okay, that I can tell you I will do, but if the lady allows it. If the lady allows it, I will do it, because they're in need of, yeah, they've been neglected, and but they're not as gnarly as when I arrived in Phu Quoc, because you know they've been bleached by the sun a little bit, and they're not so like they've been living in the dark like a troll, right? Okay, I'm pacing around like a bear, but I'm working off my lunch because that was a satisfying lunch. For yeah, because we're only 10 minutes to 1. There's quite a lot of day left, and it's warming up, which is good. And you know what? I've got mosquito repellent in case the mosquitoes come out. It's in my bag. I can always spray my ankles and save myself a world of grief. So noted. We'll live stream if I get my pedicure. And MJ, it's always fun hanging out with you, and I can see myself sitting at the table eating those sausages across from you. I don't have to be there. It's a state of mind. Yeah, I'm with you, bruh. And so thank you for making my vacation all the more like an enjoyable thing. It doesn't count as much when you're just doing it solo, as opposed to when you've got a posse with. So bye for now, but not forever. See you soon.